Like he just bought trade.
Breaking news: Suns hire Frank Vogel.
Cook, cook, cook. Matter of fact, let's talk about the coaches now because we just got Frank Vogel on the Suns. This is the topic I wanted to talk about. Um, what's y'all favorite head coach hiring so far?
Who got hired? Nick Nurse to the
We got Nick
76ers.
Nurse to the Sixers, Monty Williams to the Pistons, Frank Vogel to the Suns, Adrian Griffin to the Bucks. Am I missing
All
anything?
right, Nick Nurse, the Sixers, just a defensive minded coach, but he doesn't have the wing players that he's been used to playing with. So I want to see how he adjusts. Probably gonna be my favorite signing. And Monty Williams could turn that franchise around like he did the Suns, but we'll see what happens with that in the Pistons. I think Frank Vogel to Suns is a bad hiring. I think he's a downgrade for Monty Williams. So we'll see what he can do.
I like I like the Vogel hiring. I feel like he was a scapegoat with the Russell Westbrook thing. He got the Lakers to that championship, and it was predicated due to them playing defense. The Lakers are still a great defense, but Vogel is a defensive-minded head coach. You just have Devin Booker and Kevin Durant do what they want on offense, and Vogel tells them what to do on defense. I like that.
That honestly might make Ayton better if they keep Ayton, because he could like, if he's a defensive-minded head coach, like he could like kind of help Ayton with his defense a little bit, like improve it.
I wouldn't necessarily keep Ayton. Frank Vogel, what's his? I don't remember he before the Lakers. Was he on the Pacers?
All right, no.
Yeah, he was on the Pacers. Yeah. He was the coach with Paul George on the Pacers. I would look at maybe Miles Turner. A guy he's familiar with defense on that team.
That's possible. Very possible.
Yeah. What about nah? That hiring just happened. I actually love that because Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Ayton. You move Ayton for like two players. You gave Vogel as a defensive minded head coach to make them clean up on defense. You got Durant and Booker do whatever they want on offense with Chris Paul leading them. Like Chris Paul's an on court head coach, basically. Durant's been doing this for years. Why don't you like that?
I think Monty Williams is a better coach than Frank Vogel. I think
I
how he
think
turned
Monty
the Suns around that entire season to a 61 game. I don't think Frank Vogel is capable of doing that. So I do think Monty's better. I think Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton was the biggest reason that they lost this year in the playoffs.
them being hurt.
Yeah. Well, no, not even. Well, Ayton was healthy. He just didn't play good.
Yeah. Chris Paul was hurt. Yeah, you're right. Ain't only missed one game. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. Monty Williams is a better leader. I'll say that. He's a better leader. But with the actual game of basketball, writing down X's and O's, I feel like Frank Vogel is a better hiring. Elijah, we just got breaking news. Frank Vogel to the Suns. How you feel about that?
Can't just throw me in like that, man. It's fine. I mean, it's Frank. He's gonna do Frank stuff.
Is it better than Monty?
No,
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Not better than Monty.
but they should have never fired Monty. So
Exactly.
I don't know why you fire a coach when your team clearly wasn't prepared. They weren't ready to go to the finals. I don't know why that was the expectation this year.
I mean, I don't think them losing in the second round is why they fire Monty. I think it's the way they lost and how like he was doing no adjustments. He was just taking the beating. He wasn't even like his players looked tired and he wasn't even going to the bench. He was just like, "Hey, y'all tired? Go play some more."
I mean, who else was he gonna put in?
They had to play.
I mean, it took him until like game 3 to finally give Terrence Ross and TJ Warren some burn. And them boys didn't
TJ
even they're
TJ
not the
didn't even
same.
have any play time in the regular season
Yeah,
with
I
that
know,
team.
but that was to him. He should have been playing he should have been playing TJ.
Most teams don't play guys that they didn't get PT with the rest of the crew in the playoffs. It's just a chemistry thing.
Yeah, I know that. But like he should have been playing Warren. He should have been playing those guys. I don't know. I don't know
Do you
what's
think
taking
Monty
him so
got
long.
fired though?
Huh?
The Monty should have got fired, Ma.
Yeah, hot take. I do. I really do. I think he deserves another chance. Yes, but I think he needs to be humbled. And me, when I'm firing him, I'm gonna say it's because you try to put the blame on me. Cause like he got y'all brainwashed thinking that the Suns got absolutely no depth. He like they don't got the best depth, but it's not to the point where you can't go out and play like 8 guys. Like I would tell him, you trying to make me look bad, so you up out of here, selfish little boy. Like straight up.
No way, bro.
That's selfish.
They had bad. They didn't have. Okay, look, they had depth, but they didn't have championship depth. But they had championship expectations, which was weird.
They have a small forward, bro. They really didn't have a small forward.
They didn't have no wings. Terrence Ross is not going to cut it in 15 games of playing together. Not even 15 games of playing together. TJ Warren's definitely not going to cut it, especially on the defensive end. That team did not have the right pieces around it. Ayton was forced to play a role that he's never played before.
I don't think they had the right pieces to win the championship. I just don't like the way that Monty didn't even try to use his pieces and get proven wrong, though. Like, let the guys prove you wrong. He didn't even give them the chance to do that. He just said, hey, y'all not good. I'm not giving y'all a chance.
Yeah.
Like,
and not every team is the Heat where they just like try every free agent they find on the block, bro. That's normal behavior.
Nah, bro, but like it's a difference with guys that have. And then the guys that he didn't play when he played them in games 3, 4 later in the series, they gave them minutes. I'm not saying 20, 30 minutes, but they gave them 10 minutes. 10 minutes is that's 1/4 of the game almost. That's a big thing. That's like 15% of the game. Let D Book, KD sit at least for 15% of the game.
I think it was obvious that KD didn't step up. And that they need pieces around them so that team could just be working better as a whole. As well as Ayton not stepping up, and there's no one to make up for that minutes. Like, who on the bench is making up for 8 minutes if he's not stepping up?
Jock Lando.
Fucking Biombo? Like, who, bro?
Nah, bro, those aren't bad pieces for 10 minutes. Like, Jock Lando and that.
You can throw them in. They're not winning games, though. I mean,
you
might as well, best case scenario, let your starters get minutes together. Just use this as an extended regular season.
I'm gonna name a lineup I would have ran when Chris Paul was hurt. So even with one of the guys gone, I would have ran Devin Booker at point guard like he did in the bubble, which was a great idea. I don't know why he went away from that. I would have put Okogie at the shooting guard.
I
would have started whoever earns it between Ross, Craig, and Warren at small forward.
So based on the playoffs, who you gonna pick? Y'all pick one.
Ooh, I would put Craig. I would put Craig for defense next to Durant, Ayton, and then off the bench you have Cameron Payne. Backup point guard. He didn't even play that bad.
He didn't play that good though.
Yeah, but exactly why he's a backup.
He had one star game.
He had one game where I was like, yeah, I'm impressed by campaign.
That was because D-Book and KD weren't doing shit. So I mean, they had
and that's why he's a backup point guard. Off the bench, if he could pick up some, maybe he could. Landry Shamet off the bench. Don't know why he wasn't playing Landry Shamet. Either they're complaining about their spacing. You got Terrence Ross, TJ Warren, Jock Lando. That's not absolutely nothing.
That's a second. The team you just described to me is a second round exit, and they were a second round exit.
Yeah. They to me, they probably should have been a second round exit with hindsight, but at least go out with your players playing. That's all I'm saying.
I'd rather play my starters, let them get that chemistry together, let them run together, and then go get better free agents. Because I don't care about if Terrence Ross is mixing with the lineup or not. I don't care about that. That's not important.
Yeah, but while you looking at next season, you got to look at right now and try to win right now. You can't be looking at next season we're gonna get some depth, man. No, you're worried about right now. How can I win right now? If you always think about right now, next season when you get those better pieces with that same mentality, you'll be even better. But he's over there worried about next year. Maybe I could get Damian Lillard.
No, it's not a Damian Lillard. It's like a maybe I can get like Gary Trent or old OG. Like, give me some better guys on the bench other than freaking Campaign that can pick up some slack when KD's not moving the way he's supposed to be moving, when Aiden's not aggressive, when CP3 is looking old. You know, there was nobody on the team for that.
The guy could see CP3 and Ayton now. Their contracts are way too big with D-Books and KD's because they're not going to get any other depth if they keep them all.
I think they'll be able to get somebody.
No, with the new CBA, they're not gonna with that Kevin Durant trade.
Mm-hmm.
KD and Booker gonna be the only guys worth paying for real. Ayton's not worth it anymore. That's why we're even questioning is Jaylen Brown worth it.
Jaylen Brown wouldn't be worth it pre rules to me, but hey, to each their own, I guess.
$50 million, Jaylen Brown.
A super max to Jaylen Brown.
Highest paid player in NBA history.
I know he meets all the credentials, but he doesn't meet all of my credentials for a super max.
That's Curry. Curry $50 million. Did you want Curry?
Crazy.
Oh, they're saying if I think after this year, Jason Tatum's gonna get the super max and he would be making $300 million over 4 seasons.
You're paying that duo $600 million.
I could never pay a player a guard that dribbles like Julius Randle. I can't do it. I can't.
And he's a Robin. He's not even a superstar yet.
He's not.
Maybe, but he's not a superstar.
And he